Ralph, your life must be perfect. Like you are smiling at the end of every video. Like, don't you have any challenges or problems, Ralph? Jeez. Deep divers, I so do have challenges and problems every single day. It's just that I'm incredibly optimistic. That's all. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the marvelous art gallery. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody today. If you are a deep diver dealing with a challenge, a heavy problem, a load that is unbearable to carry right about now, congratulations. I'm sending you tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. Deep divers, do you have a challenge right now in your life that is just not going away anywhere, anytime soon? Do you have a problem that is weighing heavy on your mind? You can't sleep? Ralph, I haven't slept for days. You haven't slept for days? I'm going to call the cat down the road to fix that for you. Deep divers, how to push through your challenges and trust the universe. Stop fighting your challenges and problems and instead do this. They will go away. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? There. So wonderful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, pushed through challenges and problems and chaotic circumstances and situations, and be all good. And trust the universe to say, actually, it's all going to work out somehow, some way. Stop running away, deep divers, from your problems and challenges, and instead do this. They will go away. A lot of people say, Ralph, how come you're full of so much positive energy? Like, how come nothing bad ever happens to you, Ralph? Oh, deep divers, it does. Every single day I wake up to new problems, new challenges, and I'm like, thank you, universe. Life's hard right now for a lot of us deep divers, but it can become a whole lot easier when you realize this, that anytime the universe gives you a challenge, it's actually giving you another opportunity to say to your friends, there are levels to this shit, because I have just gone to the next level. Because after overcoming this challenge and problem, oh, if I'm faced with the same one, it's going to be a piece of cake. It's going to be a piece of cake, right? So deep divers, I train my mind to never see a challenge as a challenge or a problem as a problem, but to see it as an opportunity for me to grow, to become my greatest version. What? Slow motion this side. Oh, baby. Well, you're not saying that when you are faced with a massive challenge or problem, are you? Sometimes it's our relationships. Sometimes it is a financial problem. Sometimes it's in-house. Someone in our family is pissing us off this holiday season. New challenges can affect each one of us at any single time in our lives. The only difference is how we respond. You see, deep divers, I'm choosing to be happy every single day. It doesn't mean that my life is smooth sailing every single day. It's just that I'm a Pisces and I've learned the power of alchemy, which is where you turn bad stuff into good stuff. When you make the best out of the worst and never allow external events to govern your internal condition. You've been watching my videos for a while, right? Right. And Ralph Smart is always smiling at the end of every video. How come, Ralph? Because deep divers, I got a choice to either smile or frown. You don't want to see me frowning a lot. It doesn't look good on me. Smiles look better on me. And I smile because it's good for my health. I choose happiness because it's good for my health. So when you are faced with a challenge or a problem, ask yourself, what am I doing today that is making this challenge or problem worse? And what am I doing right now that is contributing to my peace of mind? What am I doing right now that is taking away this problem, that is contributing to taking away this problem? Deep divers, bad stuff happens to people every single day. However, not everybody considers it to be bad, because perception creates reality. There is no reality but a perception of what is happening. So therefore, to change a so-called negative circumstance, we have to learn how to change how we perceive it. So when I'm faced with a challenge, I remember deep divers, when I actually realized how much I had to pay back in my student loan. I'm like, oh my gosh, 15,000. I could have spent that on the cat down the road. Cat down the road would be bawling right now, okay? But I realized that, wait a minute, instead of reacting to this situation, let me learn how to respond. And I took a moment of silence, gathered my thoughts and said, wait a minute, Ralph, you are set for life. Don't worry. 15,000 is nothing more than a few coins to you. I'm like, okay, let's pay it up. I paid it. No more problem. Okay. If we realize that our mind, our thoughts create our reality, and therefore, if you have something weighing on your mind right now, stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing that you now have an opportunity to rewrite this story for yourself. Never allow your current state to become your final destination. Oh, baby. And never feel that your story is over. No, deep divers, this is just the first chapter. If it's not going well, say, okay, cool, universe. I'm ready for chapter 2. Now, deep divers, to push through your challenges and problems and trust the universe, remind yourself of this every single day. The sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, we might as well shine together. The sun does not shine forever, deep divers. The sun is out forever, but it doesn't shine on your face forever. Ever been on the beach? Sun is on your face. It feels so good. Then it starts to go down. It's getting colder right now. Then you go home to your dark and dingy apartment. You're not feeling as glamorous as before. And then you look at the letter and it's a parking fine. And you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. The sun doesn't shine forever on your face. Therefore, to push through your challenges and problems, realize that it doesn't have to shine forever on your face. You have to learn how to create your own internal sun. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers. I'm a Pisces. And therefore, I know how to ride a wave or two. Ralph Smart knows how to ride a wave or two. And when I am faced with a challenge, a problem, I say, okay, it's bad. But Ralph, please don't make it worse. A lot of people turn in on themselves when they have a challenge and a new problem arise. But deep divers, you have 99 problems. And if you hate yourself, you have just become the 100th one. So what do? I love myself. Now this is real weird, deep divers. Anytime you are faced with a terrible challenge, a terrible new problem, hard situation to deal with, ruthless circumstance, I want you to smile in the mirror. What? And all of a sudden you are going to start shocking yourself. And that is alchemy, when you turn the bad into the good, the negative energy into the positive energy. Ever meditated on this phenomena, deep divers? Let's just say you're moving house and you haven't got a job and your relationship is in a shambles, and then a friend of yours texts you and they put loads of smiles, loads of emojis of smiling and happiness, and you're like, that's not fun. And you normally reply to them with loads of hearts and emojis, but this time you stopped doing it. Yes, that did happen to you, didn't it? Right? That's what a lot of people do. And the psychology is that until everything is perfect, then I will be perfect. But right now, I can't do that. I'm not going to allow myself to be happy because I'm not feeling good. I have this massive challenge. So what actually happens is that you are sending a signal to the universe that, hey, I cannot be happy until this challenge or problem is resolved. But deep divers, the universe forgot to tell you that this is going to go on for the next 2 months. So that means you're not going to smile or be happy or do a little samba baby for the next 2 months. However, deep divers, here's a trick for you. When you have a new challenge or circumstance, smile through it. Smile, confuse people, confuse yourself to say, actually, I'm not going to allow this circumstance or this situation to interfere with my peace of mind. Why? Because life is short. I'm going to choose happiness. Every single day, deep divers, things are happening to Ralph Smart, but I'm choosing to be happy. And it's all about the attitude that you choose that will determine how you push through a challenge. If it's smooth or if it is a total disaster. Realize this, deep divers. Sometimes, Ralph Smart, I'm making videos and I've got people making funny faces at me, deep divers. Like, oh my gosh, Ralph, I know you talking real loud. I'm like, I can't really say, hey, stop doing those funny faces because I'm making a video. Because deep divers, I only do my videos in one take. So I've got to stay focused through this challenge of people trying to distract me making a video, making funny faces. So I'm like, I just continue talking and then they go away. So I've learned that focus is everything, because when you get a new challenge, a new problem, it throws your focus off. But if you can remind yourself to stay focused on where you need to be, on where you need to go, oh baby, those challenges and problems will pass away. Because the sun doesn't shine forever on your face, you have to learn how to prepare for when the sun is not shining on your face, for when things aren't going your way. You have to prepare for days of no harvest when it's all drought. You have to prepare for days like this because it was all good just a week ago. I know, but sometimes the universe has a weird sense of humor, even on our birthdays. Okay? And a lot of people are like, it's my birthday, I'm going to wear my best clothes. And then sometimes someone just spills drink all over your shirt. And you're like, I don't feel so special right now, Ralph. Well, it can happen to any of us at any time, even on your birthday. But you have to remind yourself, deep divers, if you can learn how to prepare every single day to say, actually, what am I doing to be ready for new challenges and circumstances that come my way? Because if you have gone all night, you've gone out all night, you're celebrating, woohoo, you come back at 5 o'clock and you're like, I'm just going to sleep the whole day. But it's 10 o'clock, the phone rings and a new challenge is there for you, a new problem. Okay, your car is getting towed right now. Oh my gosh, right? So you have to learn how to not get carried away. You see, deep divers, how I push through problems and challenges and trust the universe is to never be too high or never be too low. Always, Ralph Smart is in a state of balance. Perfect equilibrium and homeostasis. Homeostasis. So ask yourself this, deep divers. What am I doing today that is contributing to my spiritual balance, mental balance, emotional health and balance? Okay? And then start doing it, deep divers. Jeez. Stop fighting, deep divers, your challenges and problems, and instead do this. They will go away. What happens, deep divers, when you are faced with a problem at the most inconvenient time? A lot of us are like, no, universe, I'm going to stand my ground and use this brute strength I have to not get pushed over. And then you get pushed over. No, you just shatter like glass, deep divers, because you forgot to learn from the bamboo. When it's a powerful wind, even a storm, the bamboo is like, hey, I got this. To all the other trees, it's like, hey, I'm just going to sway. So when the wind comes, it just sways with the wind. So deep divers, when a new challenge presents itself to you, move with a challenge, move with a problem. Replace your brute strength with flexibility. Now, deep divers, I've been doing yoga for a little while now. And yoga means union. We have to realize that to push through challenges and problems in our life, we have to form a union within ourselves. We have to remind ourselves that the greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. When the whole world seems to be turning in on you, not going your way, screwing you over, if you have yourself to hug because you are creating this yoga within yourself, this union within yourself, body, mind, and heart are all married. Now all of your cells are in harmony. So whatever is happening outside of you will not affect you. What? Slow motion this side. So yoga, a lot of us, we're doing these poses, right? We're stretching, we're moving our whole body. And that's a great metaphor for life, because life is going to twist you. You're going to have to turn this way as well. It's going to stretch you. It's going to push you about. But if you are flexible already, you're already moving with it. You move before it even, you move before it even comes. Oh, I saw it coming. Right? I'm a surfer, deep divers. I know how to ride a wave or two. And when a new challenge is coming, I already see it. It's coming. I'm like, okay, I got to do this right now. Got to do a little samba too, baby. Got to do a little samba too. So Learn how to be flexible. Learn that life will never always go your way. You don't want it to always go your way, but you want to learn how to be flexible so it doesn't even have to go your way, because now you are creating your own inner sun. Replace firmness, deep divers, with adaptability. Once again, in a huge storm, a lot of trees get uprooted because they were stubborn. They stayed their ground. They didn't have the adaptability, the flexibility like the bamboo. Only the bamboo is left standing. So you have to learn how to sway. You have to learn that adaptability. Be able to adapt to new circumstances that may not be favorable to you, that may not be favorable to you. Learn how to adapt to new challenges that may not be working in your favor. And we adapt by realizing that, oh, I get it. The new challenge means a new opportunity. Oh, I get it. The new challenge means I can grow. Oh, I get it. I've got to start changing my reaction to what is happening to me. Because if I keep screaming, the problems are still there. The circumstance is still there. So what have I got to do? I've got to be silent within myself for a moment, gather my thoughts, and choose my best response. And this is adaptability. It's what I call lateral thinking. When you are boxed in all around, when you can't go left or right, what happens? You got to go up, or you can go down. You choose, but there are options. Never feel that there is only one way out. There are many ways out of any challenge that seems unbearable. There are many ways out to any problem that seems that it can't be solved. Just remind yourself that when you solve this problem, you're going to be a certified boss. Oh, baby. Deep divers, how to push through your problems and challenges and trust the universe. Realize this today. 7-day vegan challenge. What happens to you, deep divers, when life isn't going your way? What happens to you when you got a new challenge you don't know how to deal with? Something has just come up. Let me talk for me. Ralph Smart, when it happened to me when I was 19, I had this massive challenge. I didn't know what to do with my life. Lost, no purpose. And I wasn't eating, deep divers. Many days I went not eating because I'm like, because my life isn't sorted out, I just can't eat. I was losing my appetite. And then as time grew, I said, wait a minute, 7-day vegan challenge. Someone actually brought a bunch of grapes into the room. I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. Pass me those. And then I just fell in love with grapes, deep divers. Full of resveratrol, great for your heart health. Then I saw some mangoes too. I'm like, pass me those too. Then I saw some beautiful figs and apricots and strawberries. I'm like, pass me those too. Before I knew it, I was eating good. I was taking care of myself and I felt better. I even forgot I had problems. Now check this out, deep divers. Some people have so many problems, they forget to eat. But you can eat to live and forget you have problems. What? Slow motion this side. But they're still there, Ralph. Listen very closely, deep divers. Instead of fighting your problems, running away from challenges, instead do this. They will go away. Stop focusing on what is happening to you. Stop feeling like a victim, that it's only happening to you. No, deep divers, bullshit happens to every single one of us on planet Earth. It's just that each one of us choose a different response. Each one of us has a different attitude to what is happening to us. Now, what is weighing heavy on your mind. It is this, that for a lot of us, we focus on what has just happened. Sometimes we can't believe it. This challenge comes up, this problem comes up, and we stay fixated on it. But whatever you focus on grows, and you turn into whatever you are tuning into. So therefore, deep divers, to push through your challenges and trust the universe, don't focus on what you are going through. Focus on the being you are becoming in the process. What? Slow motion this side. Realize, deep divers, a diamond was just a large piece of charcoal that handled pressure exceptionally well. So I always say that, hey, I'm becoming a diamond right now. Anytime it's hard, I'm becoming a diamond. I got a YouTube Gold Award, deep divers, and it's not easy to get. If you think it is, then you do it then, right? I got a YouTube Gold Award, but there were days when I'm like, I feel like giving up on YouTube. This challenge is too much. That was my mindset. I changed my perception, deep divers. I said, wait a minute. I have the privilege, keyword privilege, and opportunity to inspire millions of people and impact their lives in a positive way. Oh, that's a gift, not a curse. Can I get a hello there? So I never saw it as a problem, as a challenge. I saw it as an honor. I love what I'm doing. Doesn't mean it's easy. It's just that my love outweighs the struggle. And that's how to push through your challenges and trust the universe. Always be married to what you are doing and realize that 4 words, this too shall pass. One day you will join Ralph Smart in the Bahamas on the beach sipping a delicious mango juice. That time is coming for you, deep divers. Don't focus on what is happening for you right now, on what is happening to you right now, because your chapter 1 will not be your chapter 5. Your chapter 2 will not be your chapter 8. You have to realize that your sword is being sharpened right now, and therefore there will be hard days. But deep divers, you are already in pain. You are already suffering. At least get a reward from it. And you get that reward from it when you realize, actually, I don't have to suffer. I'm going to do everything with a full heart, even if it's painful. And that pain will grow into a rose of beauty. Beauty, deep divers. Deep divers, stop running from your challenges and problems and instead do this. They will go away. Why? Why, oh why, Ralph? Do you wake up saying that, deep divers? Why is this happening to me? But why shouldn't it happen to you, deep divers? You see, the strongest people get the hardest challenges because they are destined for greatness. If there is no challenge, there is no growth. So which one do you want? You can't have the growth without the challenge. They work hand in hand. So I started to figure it out, deep divers. I said, oh, I get it. Instead of asking the universe, why is this happening to me, universe? No, Ralph Smart asked this instead. What is this teaching me? What can I learn from it? Once again, you are already going through this hard time, right? Which is making you feel exasperated. So ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Write a whole list of everything you can learn from this. Or I can learn that I have to focus a bit more, because many times we get challenges and problems sometimes when we are complacent. We get caught slipping. So write down everything you can learn from this circumstance. The universe only wants you to become your greatest version. But to become your greatest version, you are going to be faced with challenges, new problems. They're never ever going to go away. They don't have to go away. In fact, you don't want them to go away because you need them for your growth. So don't see challenges as challenges or problems as problems. See them as growth. Okay? To stop allowing your problems, your challenges to stop you. Realize that anything that happens to you from the outside does not have to interfere with what is going on with you on the inside. And therefore, shift your attention to what is going on outside there. A lot of noise outside there. Bring your attention to what is happening inside of this temple, inside of this vehicle, which is you, and say, hey, I'm not going to allow anything out there to interfere with what is happening in here. And now, instead of the outside dominating the inside dominates the outside. Stop it, Ralph. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers. If you have a challenge right now that seems too heavy, a problem that seems like, I didn't sign up for this, Ralph. To increase your strength, deep divers, to become stronger, you have to increase the weight load. That's how you build more muscles. I know I got to go to the gym, deep divers. I love my muscles. I'm flexible, baby. Right? So always remind yourself that to increase your strength, you need a new weight load. Therefore, you need a new challenge. You need a new problem to become more intelligent. Oh my gosh, deep divers. So see it as an exercise of you becoming stronger. Deep divers, stop running away from your challenges and problems and learn how to confront them. That's how you push through your challenges. Take responsibility for where you find yourself. Realize that your story is not over yet. You can rewrite the story. Realize this today, deep divers. Surrender, because resistance makes stronger. And the more you are in resistance to your challenges and problems, they will forever remain. They will fade away when you are like, hey, bring it on. Come on. Come on. Is that all you got, universe? Gosh. All of a sudden you start amusing yourself. You start finding some light in the dark situation. But you also honor the dark situation for revealing your light. Oh, baby. That actually, it's not so dark after all. You have been trapped in duality consciousness in this matrix. You think everything dark is bad and everything light is good, but the two go hand in hand. That's what they knew in the Tao. Positive and negative are both needed. Light and dark are both needed. One is not better than the other. For you to see the stars, you need darkness. You can only become illuminated in your darkness. So now you change your attitude towards challenges and problems by saying, actually, I need the darkness for these seeds to grow. Okay? And then you surrender to everything that is happening to you. You accept it. But you also at the same time realize that you have a power to overcome any challenge, any problem. And it's not over until the cat down the road sinks. And that's why we're just saying, Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? And deep divers, if you have a problem or challenge right now, phone Ralph Smart. Tell me what you're going through and I will help you out. Like this video helped you out. Deep divers, we're just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Got a question for me, deep divers? Add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a lot of heart, DM me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Oh, I love this one, Ralph. Well, check out the new book then, deep divers, for more information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Don't pray for an easy life, deep divers. Pray for the strength to overcome a difficult one. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Even in the storm, deep divers, I'm still doing a little samba, baby. Because not even a storm can stop my shine. Have a beautiful day. Peace.